Hi guys, this is Jen. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to give you a brief intro into the next paper craft series that I'm going to be putting out there. And these are the projects in which we're going to be making. There's over 32 projects, and these are projects using 6x6 paper. So each one of these projects will have a video, and they will hopefully be quick, informative videos. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you some basic supplies we're going to need, and then we will start making these. Hello, we're back. This is part of our intro video, and what I want to do is just give you a general idea of the process and the products that I get ready, the materials I get ready when I'm getting ready to make some projects. So in this series specifically, we are going to need some 6x6 paper, and what I've done was I actually found this paper pack at Tuesday Morning the other day. This is the DCWV brand, is my favorite brand of cardstocks and papers. I got this pack for $6.99 at Tuesday Morning, so great deal. This paper actually happens to be double-sided, which it's not usually. Most paper is just single-sided, but this is double-sided, so that's a bonus there. So I'm going to be using this paper. So I cut those 12 by 12 sheets down to 6x6 sheets. So you're going to need some of those. You're going to need a Scor-buddy. You can also use the Scor-pal, which is the bigger board if you have that. If you don't have one, you can buy one in my Etsy store. I would love for you to purchase one through there. You're going to need some kind of adhesive. So whether that's liquid glue or dry adhesive like the double-sided tape. This is Scor tape. I also sell this in my Etsy store. You're going to need some scissors. If you happen to have a paper trimmer, that's going to be of help as well. And then what I do is when I get ready to make projects, because I know I'm going to embellish them, add sentiments, greetings, things like that, I go to my ink stash, my ink pads, and I just look for colors that will match my paper. So in this case, the Distress Oxides we'll be using are Cracked Pistachio, Fossilized Amber, and Abandoned Coral. And then I have two Stampin' Up! Ink pads, Early Espresso, and Crushed Curry. And so those are going to be the ink pads we're going to be using in this series for this paper. In addition to going to my ink stash, I also go to my paper stash. And none of this comes as a set. It doesn't, you know, I don't go specifically and buy things. I just use what I have. So I have lots and lots of just plain cardstock in my drawers. So I'll go through and I picked out some colors that will match or coordinate with my pattern paper. So once I have all that ready, you know, that's, you know, it's good to be organized and have things planned out. I also have my stamps, and with these little projects that we have going on, I went and got some, I pulled out of my stash some small sentiment stamps. So these are just the right size to go on our small projects that we're about to make. So I'll be using those stamps. But then I got to thinking, if there are greetings or sentiments that I would like to put on the projects that I don't have in stamp form, how would I do that? And so what I did was I went to the computer and just used a label format to make these little sentiments. So this one, for instance, these all say "You are awesome" and "Thanks for listening," and I'll cut them apart, and I can use these for the classroom to put on little student gifts and things like that. And I really like that idea. So if you don't have stamps, or you know, you don't have a certain stamp that you're wanting to specifically, you know, say a certain thing, you can always make them on your computer. You can print out on colored paper. So if you wanted to print out on, you know, colored paper instead of white paper, you could do that as well. And then in addition to the things you can buy on my Etsy store with the Scor-buddy and the Scor tape, things like that, the directions for the projects that we're going to be making in this series, at least 32 projects, you can buy on my Etsy store as well for $2.99. So if you get on there, it's sent by email format, but if for some reason that's not your thing and you don't want me to send it by email and you want me to send it by mail, I can certainly do that as well. But that's what we're going to do to get prepared and get started for this series. So I hope that you enjoy it, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.